Some would call this a revolution. Others would call it a resurrection. But to me, it is so much more than that. This is our rebirth. And you're right. We lost. But I can assure you, with everything in me, it won't happen again.
Good afternoon all, good evening, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this launch day special on Midweek Mixup. Of course, today we have the unboxing of the Xbox Series X and a comparison with the Xbox One X, and then diving into my custom project for the Series X and what I've got planned for it. So, I hope you can all hear me well. I have changed a little bit, as you can see. Repping the Valhalla today. Let's get into it, shall we? I have been waiting. I've had this console for hours now. I've done anything but open it. So I hope you enjoy it. It is heavier than I thought it would be, mind. Much heavier. Have you all got your console? Do you want the sound low? Sound good? Turn a little bit. How's it going? Can you hear me fine? Tell you what I will do. I will make this one over here. 2 moments. So just... Is the sound better now? Sound better? Everyone hear me now? Sweet. Good stuff. Right. Let's get into it. First of all, this lovely brown box dip packaging. get that away. Don't need my order information. We do need this lovely box that's inside of here, though. There we go. A bit echoey now. I think it's just my roommate. To be fair, it's quite an echoey room. I need some soundproofing, I think. Right, let's get into the main part, shall we? Move that along. There's even more around the corner. Sneaky. One thing I want to touch on as well, just for everybody in the chat, before we open this up, Amazon has let a lot of people down today. Quite a few stores have let a lot of people down today. So shout out to them. Unfortunately, one of my Series X's as well that I had ordered for a friend's child for Christmas has not turned up. Fortunately, it is for Christmas. It is now coming tomorrow so far. So we'll see whether or not the second one turns up on time. However, at least one did from Microsoft, even though it was touch and go. Didn't get the tracking information until very late yesterday. But all is good. All is good. Let's get cracking on this bad lad, though, eh? Here we are, nice premium. It is very premium, actually. Much better than the One X box. The One X Scorpio box was quite thin, not much going on it, to be fair. Oh, that's a dense unit. Very dense. It's a bit heavier than I thought, actually. Right. What is this? Okay, just how to use the console. If there's any codes in this box, guys, I will flash it in front of the screen, and first person to type it in wins. How about that? I don't know if there's any codes inside the box, but if there is, terrific. Right, standard. Power cable. Nothing different there. New HDMI cable, HDMI 2.1. And the new controller. Guess who this controller is for, Assassin? Because it's not for me. It's not my controller, Assassin. Whose controller is this, Assassin? Oh, that texture feels lovely. That D-pad feels awesome as well, to be fair. Ooh, that's much more. It feels much smaller, but then again, I'm used to using the Elite Series 2s. There's a brand new controller. It's really hard to describe, to be honest. The texture on the back, it's a bit more rough than it was last time, even with the newer S controllers, far more rough. I was expecting that to be a little bit, the buttons to be a bit more like the Elite Series 2. The Elite Series 2s have a click button. That feels so much smaller. we'll do a comparison in a little bit. Let's move on to the actual console. So I think we have everything out of here. I don't believe no, there's no codes in there. That's unfortunate. I thought it would be. Right. If there is a code hiding somewhere that somebody lets me know, then tell me. I'll get rid of this box. Put it over here for them. Let's dig into the Xbox Series X. It's like a bloody wind turbine at the start there. There we go. It's a much denser unit than I thought. I'm looking forward to taking this apart. Of course, because why would I leave it alone? Now, the second unit, Gears of War Xbox One X. Right, you'll probably not be able to see from there. So what I'll do is I'll bring this camera down. Right, so those of you who have not seen the Gears of War console yet, there we are. And again, size comparison wise, if you can't tell, with the stand, the One X is a bit taller. In terms of chunkiness, as you can tell, the size is completely it's far chunkier, far chunkier. I'm so surprised actually at just the sheer weight of this. It's a much heavier unit than I thought. You can see the whole bazooka mentality that everyone had going on. Oh, that's a nice click. So that is a nice steady unboxing. Let's have a look here. We'll just put the controller, so we'll move that along a little bit. There's a Series X controller. Assassin Lucas Series X controller before it's decorated. And there's the Elite controller. If you haven't already seen it, to go with that. There we go.
So both round consoles put together now. That's both of them unboxed. It's a much beefier unit than I was expecting, to be honest. But there's a lot more I can use to decorate. So looking forward to digging this in and turning this on in a little bit, seeing what it's all about, seeing what it can do, getting it all set up. But we'll get on to the final part. So my custom design is in collaboration with Shomberlon, as you could probably expect by now. The design for the Series X is going to be Hellblade 2. So Sean's going to be working on that now, and he'll be coming up with a design about essentially what we're going to be putting on the front, things that are putting on the sides, and then I'll be elaborating that design and putting on 3D essence, lighting, etc. So it's just this great with fake green that you can see there. Every time you tell it looks green, it's not really green. I'll be getting some lighting in there. I'll also be getting some lighting in here, so you can see it. So that should be very interesting. I hope you look forward to seeing what we come up with. But that is it. Straight after this, I will also be uploading the unboxing from Forza Erwin. He sent me his unboxing video earlier on to upload onto the channel. So that will be uploaded separately after this stream. As you know, there is 2 controllers going out for Elite controllers that are being designed at the moment. So you have the Elite Series 1 for UK Dazarus and the Series X, Series S controller for Assassin Looter. So I've got the designs from both of them. I know what needs to be done now, and I have the controllers. So keep an eye out over the next couple of weeks to see those coming along, and then obviously when they get posted, no doubt they'll be showing them off. Only when they've got them and received them will I be then posting images. I will not post images beforehand. That's for them to show off. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Hello there, God's Geek. A little bit late, but thanks for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will leave you with a nice outro, which of course includes God's Geek's video. Not his newest one, however. I've not had a chance to get that on here yet. Hopefully you will see God's Geek's video on the Xbox launch day stream today. I'm sure he will have a little bit more information about that. But if you want to tune in, and obviously fingers crossed we will see that all together, and congratulations to God's Geek for getting his trailer onto the launch stream with Xbox. I hope you've had a nice time digging into this with me. And you will hopefully join us again tomorrow for the Midweek Mixup podcast, which has both Magnus Sanford from Ubisoft Nordic and Joe Winter from Song of Iron joining us. All right. So have a nice evening, everybody. Everybody who has received One X or Series X's, enjoy. Anybody who has yet to receive their Series S's and Series X's, and also welcome and enjoy when it does arrive. I know there's a few frustrations with several units not turning up yet, but fingers crossed for you all that they come sooner rather than later. And have a nice evening. I'll see you all shortly.
Some would call this a revolution. Others would call it a resurrection. But to me, it is so much more than that. This is our rebirth. And you're right. We lost. But I can assure you, with everything in me, it won't happen again.